It's your girl Heavenn.nnevaeh, and I'm coming back to y'all with another video. So as you see by the title, we're gonna do a story time about the fakest friend we ever had. So let's just get right into the video.
Well, like, okay, hey, I'm Kiara, you know what I'm saying? My YouTube channel gonna be in the description link because she gonna put it in there. I'm not putting it in there. And so yeah, we finna, you know, like she said by the title. Okay, who wanna start first? You gonna start first?
You want to say names or do like code
We gonna
names?
make up names. This person, let's say this person's name is
Like the main factor, her name, what's her name? Could be
Juice. Her name's Juice. Okay.
So this girl named Juice, me and her, we was cool with her. Well, okay, I moved to Hattiesburg in 8th grade, and she was like one of the first people I met, and we've been cool ever since then. And when we got in high school, I guess she knew Juice before she knew me. Yeah. And they was cool, and I met Juice, and we was all cool then. Yeah. So it was like I couldn't just tell her to leave her friend because I guess she knew her before she knew me. So it's like I had to like migrate over to their side.
And plus, me and Juice we were affiliated. Yeah.
Okay, next. So, what was that? Cause you like threw me off.
You was like you had to like migrate over there.
Yeah, I had to go to their side because I couldn't just tell her to leave her friend.
Yeah, that Sprite strong. Oh my God.
And I really can't think right now. It was so long ago.
Basically, so boom, I knew the girl, right? And the girl had a friend, and me and the girlfriend, like I knew the girl and another girl, right? I knew Juice and let's say
Apple.
Apple. I knew Juice and Apple, right? We all met in PE. Me and Juice was at first cool, but we was like, you know, flirting and everything. So we ended up
on and off.
Yeah, we was like, you know, what is this?
Testing the waters.
Yeah, sticky little toe in. But
yeah.
So then when we would be at lunch and stuff like that, I introduced Apple. Apple, whatever. I introduced Apple to my other friend. We gonna call her Cotton Candy, and they ended up talking. Boom, they got together, right? So me and this girl was talking, but we ended up breaking up because her mental state wasn't right, my mental state wasn't right. It just wasn't working.
You just can't have two crazy people in a relationship.
Yeah,
it just don't work.
It don't work out. So we just ended up being cool. So so then some time goes by. Apple and Cotton Candy, that's what I named her, right?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, the person that I introduced to Apple, sorry, this is wrong. The person that I introduced to Apple, they ended up breaking up, and then the person who was dating Apple, her and Juice ended up getting even more closer, and so
who was
Apple.
Who, I'm so confused. Who Apple? Oh, okay.
I hope y'all ain't hear that. If y'all did, she'll bleep it out. Anyway, so, cause I don't know how to whisper. But, so, dang. What was I talking about?
Apple.
Okay, so, Apple and whatchamacallit broke up. Then Juice and the person, we gonna say the person that Apple was dating, the one that I introduced, and I was cool with her. We gonna say her name is Cotton Candy, okay?
Who's Cotton Candy?
To say that.
Oh, okay.
Hope y'all hear that.
Okay.
So Cotton Candy and Apple broke up. and so then Juice and Cotton Candy ended up getting even more closer. Well,
like real close.
Which I suspect, I'm not gonna make no assumptions, but I already felt like they was close like that.
It's when you had that feeling like with somebody a little too close like
they was like that after me, cause when me and Juice broke up, we were still flirting a little bit, cause we still had feelings for each other. So every time I would do something, then Cotton Candy would get defensive over Juice, and I was like, at first I was like, oh, well, that's just her friend. But now that I think about it, I was like,
they been hanging around a lot. They be at each other's house,
right?
They be doing like stuff that she wouldn't even do with Kiara. She do it with Cotton Candy. Yeah. So it's like, what y'all got going on? Then when we bring it up, they want to get real defensive about it, and like, you don't have to lie to us because we don't care, to be honest.
Right? It was just a curiosity thing. You didn't have to tell me, to be honest. I wouldn't have cared regardless.
It's just the fact that you got defensive about it and decided to get all rowdy and all stupid and crazy.
Right? Made yourself look suspicious.
Yeah.
So me and over the while, me and Cotton Candy ended up not being cool no more. Like, we wasn't as close as we was. Like, we was tight. But we ended up not being close no more.
Hey, while that was going on, me and Juice, we wasn't even close like that. Like, I was just hanging around them because Kiara was cool with them. Like, I was cool with Cotton Candy because we always had a class together. We was always cool. But Juice and Apple, we wasn't really that close because I just met them this year.
She met me and Cotton Candy in 8th grade.
Yeah, I met both of them at the same time. These other two girls, they was already in high school.
So, right. So, Juice... so like, okay. So then Cotton Candy ended up meeting another girl, right? Let's call her Pear, okay? So
you want to say Bear because she big as shit.
Wait a minute. No, not what you call it?
Apple?
No, I'm not Juice. Juice is the one who was feeling me. Cotton Candy is what you call it, River. And so she
but you talking about Cotton Candy met somebody else, which is the girl that she met this year.
Yeah. My cousin.
Yeah, and I'm saying that you trying to call meant to say Bear because she big.
Big like what? Like buff? No. She is pretty buff, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, next.
She popped in your head. Okay. Anyway, so Pear and them, they was talking whatnot. So apparently a situation happened between, I'm probably skipping a lot of information, but I'm probably like, my brain probably skipping it because it's not that important. So Pear and Cotton Candy, apparently something happened between Cotton Candy and Juice, because apparently Pear thought that Juice liked Cotton Candy, but really, well, from what Juice was telling me, Cotton Candy liked Juice. Okay,
they liked each other. They just didn't want to put it out there in the world,
basically,
because every last one of them was dealing with somebody, but they knew they wanted each other.
So then Pear ended up getting in conflict with Juice. So Juice was always running to us about it, and like we had decided, you know what, we'll just chill with you and hang out with you, because
that's when me and her got close, real close, because we didn't decide to take a side. We weren't taking nobody's side, because at the end of the day, it was me and Kiara against everybody, because then nobody really fuck with us.
Yeah, and we already knew what was going on.
Exactly. We knew the whole truth. We knew the whole truth. Like
we was just psyched.
Like, we predicted the future. Like, we knew this was gonna happen, because people want to lie.
Every time.
People want to lie.
So we decided, you know what, we'll just stick with Juice, because her story, like the way she was saying it, was like, dang, they really doing her wrong. And plus the way that Cotton Candy was acting, we could see it, because she was acting that way with everybody. So we was like, okay, we'll just chill with you. So we was in the gym every morning with her. We'd all hang out,
walk around with her. Like, she was in our group, one of our best friends.
Yeah. And so then we slowly started to realize, because she kept telling us, she was like, I'm not gonna even talk to them no more. I'm done with them. Like, that's it.
But then be right back in their face. Like, tell us one thing. Like, you don't mess with them. You don't talk to them. But when we come, like, me and her, we walk down the hallway and we see you and you around them, but when we see you, you want to walk away, like you weren't talking to them. Like, that's how I know you lying.
Exactly. And we wouldn't have cared if she was talking to them or not. We didn't have no problem with them.
Exactly. We still talk to them
because
if
we didn't want her to be alone because we cared about her.
Like, Apple at this time, she has graduated. So, like, she out of the picture. Even though we still cool with her, but she out of the picture. So, Pear and Kween Ke I, we were still cool with them. Like, they speak, we speak back. So, it's like, why lie to us?
And I ain't got no choice but to be. And Pear is my cousin. So, like, we cool. We don't talk a lot. But we cool to the point where we ain't got no conflict or nothing like
exactly.
that. And so at this point, we was like, we don't care if you fooling with them, not just be straight up with us. That way we won't look stupid, because we out here defending you about what other people saying about you that's going on with them, and you just like
lying to our face.
Lying to our face.
Like, because Kween Ke I, we got our first block together. We got our first block together, and she'll tell me stuff about what Jazz will do, what Jazz will say. Then you gonna have to point that out.
You gonna have to really pay attention to this video.
Oh, I ain't mean to say her name.
You gonna have to really pay attention to the video. When you edit, like, you gonna have to really, you know what, we gonna edit this right after we get through recording.
Oh my God.
Because okay, but she was telling her about what Juice would do. Juice code name, because I think I said Kween Ke I name too. We're gonna have to really pay attention to the video.
Yeah, because I probably said their names. But Kween Ke I, my first block, she'll tell me the stuff about what Juice would do and what Juice would say. Like,
that was really just talking about each other. To us.
Like,
well, to her, Kween Ke I come to me, to her, and Juice will come to me, and sometimes she'll go to both of us about what Kween Ke I was like had going on, because she was like, she come to me, she was like, I'm glad you're my friend, like, you the only one I'm really cool with. She go to her, say the same thing, and we didn't really take no offense to it. It was like, okay, cool. But then you had somebody else, we're gonna say her name is Match, okay? So Match, that's
oh, okay.
So Match, we have her come to us, and she be like, she'll tell us, she be like, to be honest, she said that Juice had said, to be honest, you my only sis, you my only friend, like, I don't really mess with nobody else,
She was just going around back and forth, because she, like, for her to be so old, so grown and whatever, finna graduate, she act younger than us. Like, we got more sense than her. She sit here lying to people. Like, what you gotta lie to me for?
And don't get us wrong. We don't hate the girl. It's all love. We just love him from a distance, because that was too. It was too much.
It was too much, like, drama that she had us in. Like, got to a point where we almost fought Kween Ke I and Pear and got into it with them really, really bad, because she wanna sit here and lie.
Right. And we didn't appreciate lying, because we was being straight up with her. We was being honest with her. We was telling her, look, we not telling you what to do, but from what you telling us, that's just not the right friend group for you at all. And me and Heavenn, like, we was cool with people, but we wasn't as cool with them people like we were with each other. Like, we don't really get along with people that well.
Exactly.
I don't know why.
It's just us. Us right here. That's it. Nobody else.
We are bad at having friends and stuff. So boom, so like, we all sitting there, like, everything's going on, blah 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 blah. The whole time me and Heavenn just over here depicted, like, you know what's gonna happen next, right? We was just like, yo, like, we was on the phone like every other week, and what we say would happen would actually happen
right the next day, because it's like, come on now.
Because they so predictable.
They so ignorant.
Like, we already know what they was gonna do, and the problem wasn't even with everybody else around Juice. The problem was with Juice, because she didn't know what she wanted. She didn't know.
Yeah, it was with her. Like, if you was right, it was really with her, because Kween Ke I wasn't lying. She was being straight up. Juice was the one that was lying. Pear wasn't lying. Wasn't nobody lying. Kween Ke I was the one trying to manipulate situations and manipulate words out of people's mouths.
Exactly. And when we would approach her about it, she make it seem like,
she played a victim.
I just said that because, and yeah, she was like, I can't help that I went through this. I can't help that I went through that.
Baby, we went through stuff too, and we damaged some stuff like that.
We all went through the same thing.
So it's like, you can't just say you went through this, baby. I went through the same thing, and I moved past it. I let that make me grow into the person I am now. So don't just use that and play the victim. That made me gonna want to slap you in your mouth.
So basically, like, So we were just all like, okay, all right.
Whatever.
Because me and Heavenn was just like, you know what, this too much. We gave the girl multiple chances. Believe us, we gave her multiple chances because it was multiple times we said, you know what, we're going to leave her alone. But then we was like, maybe we'll just see. We'll wait
it out. See what she gonna do.
So we tried to wait out all that stuff. And y'all probably like, well, the stuff y'all telling us ain't really her being fake. It's just her going around jumping friend to friend. Well, let me tell you what is fake. So we had people coming to us telling us that she was talking about us behind our back. Right? We had people telling us, well, she said this, that, and the fifth, da-da-da-da-da. And we wasn't necessarily surprised because, honestly, the whole group talk about each other.
Exactly. That's why
like they all
that's why when we got in 10th grade, me and her migrated to ourselves because that whole group was fake. And they kept inviting fake people into the group, making that group so much more bigger, making it so much more messier. Then, like, you say you don't mess with this person, but